What's up, sassy gamers? Phoenix Nova here to talk to you about the free games you can get this coming month, March 2021. These will be available through Microsoft's Xbox Game for Gold, Sony's PlayStation Plus, and for my PC friends, the Epic Game Store, Stadia Pro, and IndieGala. Let's start with Xbox games with gold. This week's list is, well, let's just say many fans are being left uninspired. First up is Warface Breakout, $19.99 for the cosmetic pack, with events running through March 8th until the 22nd. This is a near-future military, free-to-play MMO FPS game where you can play PvE missions with friends or engage with PvP action. 5 diverse classes with a massive arsenal of customizable weapons. Now, this is free-to-play. So the gimmick here is that you get a cosmetic pack including an exclusive knife and elite weapon skins. Then, by joining events from the 8th to 22nd in Team Deathmatch, you earn special awards. Next is Vicious Attack Llama Apocalypse, $14.99, available March 16th until the 15th of April. No, I didn't just make that title up. Vala is a frantic top-down shooter where you remotely pilot an endless supply of mechs from your ocean carrier offshore of an apocalypse, fighting through the llama hordes to take down the Llamanati, with 1 to 4 local co-op, lots of perks to unlock, campaign, and endless modes. Sounds like a procedurally generated map with roguelite mechanics for upgrading your mech as you stomp through the city. Then there is Metal Slug 3, $9.99, available March 1st to the 15th. Marco and Tarma of the Peregrine Falcon Strike Force are back to take down General Morden's rebel forces. Run, gun, slice, and camel your way through the onslaught of adversaries, from soldiers to giant enemy crabs. Pilot a wide array of Metal Slug vehicles, shoot a variety of weapons, and cause mass destruction in this legendary run-and-gun shooter. Lastly, we have Port Royale 3, estimated $9.99. It's available March 16th to the 31st. It's the turbulent 17th century, and you are a young sea captain whose only goal is to be the most powerful man in the new world. To achieve your goal, either choose to be a trader, developing trade routes to earn fortune, glory, and power, or become an adventurer, plundering, invading, and leading your ships in a beautiful 3D naval battles. Set sail on 16 different ships, from versatile frigates to powerful galleons, and build your empire in the Caribbean. Now for PlayStation Plus. PS Plus is showing Xbox how it's done, continuing that new release that they're giving away for free, adding a fan favorite, and even a PSVR game. First up is the PS5 version of Destruction Allstars, originally set for $69.99 on the PS5. Currently, they don't list a price, and it's available all the way through April 5th. Now, I mentioned this last month, and it's still here with the only way that you can pick it up. This newly released arena vehicular combat destruction and mayhem game. While in third-person perspective, you jump into a vehicle and take out your rivals using special powers and savvy driving. 28 cars and 16 drivers to choose from, each with different looks and abilities while in the cars and on foot. Got wrecked? No problem. Jump out of the car and take over or wreck over one of your rivals. The next 4 PlayStation Plus titles will all be available until April 5th. First up is the PS4 version of Final Fantasy VII Remake, normally $39.99. Square Enix's modern reimagining of its iconic RPG boasts unforgettable characters, a mind-blowing story, and epic battles. Return to the city of Midgar as Cloud Strife, former member of Shinra's elite soldier unit, now turned mercenary, lends his aid to the resistance group Avalanche. Now this is important. Please note that the PS4 version of the Final Fantasy VII Remake free in PS Plus is not eligible for the PS5 digital version upgrade recently announced. Next is the PS4 game Remnant from the Ashes, estimated $29.99. In this third-person survival action shooter, play as one of the last remnants of humanity attempting to retake a world overrun by monstrous interdimensional invaders. Venture into dynamically generated worlds alone or with up to 2 other survivors, scavenging for supplies and modding your equipment to strengthen your chances of survival when tackling over 100 deadly varieties of enemy and battling epic bosses. Next, we have Maquette, estimated $29.99, a PS5 title. All that is tiny is simultaneously huge in this intriguing first-person puzzler designed around an Escher-esque recursive simulation. This new game sets you in the center of a world where the rules are very different from our own. Solutions to puzzles require that you twist the world recursively, manipulating a landscape of a diorama. We'll see that those changes are mirrored in life-size version that surrounds you. Then we have Farpoint, estimated $29.99. It's a PSVR title for the PS4. Now PS5 will need adapters. Master an arsenal of weapons to keep yourself alive on a hostile alien world in this free-roaming first-person PSVR shooter, optimized for the PlayStation VR aim controller and fully playable with a DualShock wireless controller. Strike out towards your crashed space station solo or with a friend in online co-op. Trade alien threats for testing each other's skills in a variety of versus game modes. Now, on top of all that, Sony is bringing back its Play at Home program and giving away titles to PS4 and PS5 owners from March until June. You do not need a PlayStation Plus subscription to claim these, and you will keep your copy for the life of your console. PS5 owners will find them under the PS Plus collection section. March's free game will be Ratchet and Clank, $19.99. This PS4 rebuild based on elements from the original Ratchet and Clank for the PS2. It takes a deeper look at the characters' origin stories and modernizes the original gameplay, featuring several new planets, all new bosses, new Clank gameplay, new fight sequences, and more, with completely new 4K visuals. Now let's talk free PC games. From Epic, we have Wargame Red Dragon, normally $29.99. This will be available March 4th to March 11th. A detail-rich RTS where you control the military resources of 17 nations involved in a confrontation occurring back in 1991. You control tanks, planes, helicopters, amphibious vehicles, and warships new to this version. Play the dynamic campaign in single player or jump online with up to 20 players competing simultaneously. Now for Stadia Pro. If you have Stadia Pro, grab these while you can. It's unclear how long Google will support this service, and you cannot keep these games if it goes away. But in the meantime, you can play these for free, starting with Enter the Gungeon, $14.99. Do you like crazy guns, guns that shoot letters, fireballs, or even other guns? This is a bullet-hell dungeon crawler following a band of misfits looking to shoot, loot, dodge roll, and table flip their way to personal absolution by reaching the legendary Gungeon's ultimate treasure, the gun that can kill the past. Next is Journey to a Savage Planet, $29.99. We talked about this on Got Our Attention, our podcast. In theory, it is now patched, so it's playable again. Welcome to the Pioneer Program. As the newest recruit of Kindred Aerospace, the fourth best interstellar space exploration company, your job is to determine if ARY-26 is fit for humans. You may be short on equipment and experience, but you'll figure it out. Good luck. Then there's Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, normally $9.99. Take control of Lara and her new partner, Totek, a Mayan tribesman, and uncover the ancient artifact known as the Mirror of Smoke in this new action-adventure game. This is played in a top-down isometric view as you move Lara and Totek around to solve devious puzzles and fight monstrous creatures as you delve into the dungeons. IndieGala has multiple titles that are free for an undetermined time. Here are some of the highlights. Syberia and Syberia 2, normally $12.99 each. These are adventure games where you join Kate Walker as she travels to remote locations and time periods in a timeless voyage to discover her true destiny. Next is Dave, normally $3.99. This is a 2D side-scrolling puzzle platformer with interesting mechanics and art style. You'll get to create small, temporary platforms that you can jump on or even block items or small creatures with. The art style is very shadowy with bright backgrounds and hazards highlighted. This tells a story of a shepherd who will become a hero. Then there's Garfield Cart, $4.99 normally, the quintessential kart racing game where you play as the lasagna munching cat or one of his pals. Make sure you race out and get this one before it drives off. Your mileage may vary. Well, that's it for this month. If you want to see more content like this, please hit the thumbs up and let us know. Punch that subscribe button to help us out, and hit that alert button if you want a notification when we drop new videos like this that may have a time limit built into the content. Until next time, sassy gamers, this has been Phoenix Nova.